Hey guys, welcome back to another Creativerse video. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing just a little tutorial on how to make coal and diamonds, because it is actually possible in Creativerse to make essentially infinite coal and diamonds. It does seem to be a thing that not many people I've spoken to about that know about, so I just thought I'd make a quick video on it. The first thing you're going to need is tar, which spawns, as it says here, in the fossil layer, but myself, I actually found it in the stalactite layer, so I would search both. What I'd recommend is making some TNT, tunneling down there, and blasting a tunnel until you break into a cave, and look around in the cave, because it often spawns in little pools at the bottom of caves in the fossil layer and stalactite layer. You're going to need an iron mining cell or better to pull it up, so make sure you've got that before you go down. And it behaves kind of mostly like other fluid blocks, but if you watch me place it here, it flows very slowly and only flows out one block. Yeah. Now this is the material though that we're going to be turning into coal. And it used to be possible to do this by putting it, say, near a lot of ice, near a load of ice blocks, say, oh, I've got some ice here. If you had some here, and you'd kind of put ice kind of around it, you'd be able to make it eventually freeze. However, that does not seem to be possible anymore. I think update R26 made it require a lot more cold to turn it into coal, so now what we need is a freeze bomb. Now for this, what we're going to need, I'll just show you the crafting ingredients. We're going to need gunpowder, Rambo tufts, blizzard chizzard gizzes, and ice. So the hardest parts to get about that is actually the blizzard chizzard giz and Rambo tuft. So that's both passive creatures that spawn up in the mountains, so you can just go around hunting them. The Rambos have quite a bit of health, but they don't do too much damage, and the Blizzard Chizzards are actually quite weak. They're just a little bit rarer, so you just have to look around for them. So, the first thing is, I've laid out a little bit of a template here for where we'll place kind of the tar blocks. Now, if you're going to be doing this kind of over again, you know, multiple times, because every now and then you'll need more coal, I'd recommend kind of placing down blocks like this in a little template, so you can just kind of have a guide rather than having to think it out. And just go boom, boom, boom. And as you can see, it fills in. If you notice, if you're a chess player, you'll notice that actually the template is just like the movement of a knight. It's like 2 forwards, 1 across, or 1 across, 2 forwards. And if they're all that far away from each other, my template have actually got a little bit of a mistake here because these two are too close, but it doesn't matter too much. This is just like, for the most efficiency, you don't need to do it like this. You can just, you know, place stuff down randomly. It'll still work just fine. But I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a short tip on how to do it efficiently. So after you've got it placed out and they've flowed out like this, what you're going to want to do, I'll just give myself a bit of a better vantage point, is throw this ice bomb into the middle, like so. And everything in about an 8 block diameter is going to turn into a coal node. Now, at this point, we can either put a load of processors down and get a huge heap of coal, practically for free, because all fluid blocks in Creativerse are infinite. You just have to suck up the flow block. If you want more tar, you just go to them and just keep on picking up for as long as you want. You know, you can have as much of it as you want. Once you've got one block of any fluid, it's infinite. But if you want to get a lot of diamonds, this is when the fire bomb comes in. I'll just go into the crafting menu there and show you how it's made. So, what we're going to need here is hardened lava, warm worm tooth, and shrew tail, along with gunpowder as of all bombs. Now, the warm worm tooth is the hardest part. You're going to have to go down into the lava layer, and you're going to have to hunt those kind of weird stationary worm-like creatures that shoot fire at you. They're not tough. They're actually really easy to kill. It's just that they're kind of hard to find, so they can be a little bit annoying to hunt. You could also tame them and that's what I'd recommend if you can kind of catch a load of them and tame them. They are stationary though, so I don't think at least I haven't managed to find a way to move them to my base myself. But I do believe they drop the warm worm tooth as kind of drops as a tamed creature. Now, shrew tail is quite easy. You just need to go to a savanna biome, and they are the kind of mouse-like creatures running around there. They do a surprising amount of damage for kind of passive creatures, so you have to be careful of them. For either of these, I would recommend having fire resistance potions when you go hunting them. But anyway, once you've got the fire bombs, you just have to throw them at a coal nodes like this, and bang! Diamonds! And as you can see, it's got the same radius, and that was just like 2 bombs, and diamonds. That makes diamonds, in my opinion, this actually makes diamonds cheaper than iron by quite a bit, because iron, you know, there's a few ways of getting iron, and I might talk about that in another video, but it's not as easy as this. So if ever you're running low on diamonds or coal, just remember this tip, and you can basically make an infinite amount of either. Okay guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm going to be making more tutorials on little tips like this as I discover mechanics or kind of find out things that people want to know. You know, if anyone wants tutorials on certain game mechanics, you can just send me a comment in the video and I'll consider making a new video on whatever subject they've mentioned. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time.